Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Qayyum bin Abdul Wahab. Okay, today I will present about the regulation of environmental quality regulations for motorcycle noise regulation. Okay, my team members, the first one Adamz Aqmal bin Osman, second Muhamad Amirul Fikri bin Hisham, and the last one Muhammad Afiq Danial bin Amran. Okay, the first one, introduction. So many people are impacted by the widespread noise produced by cars, buses, and trucks in their everyday life. All contemporary automobiles will be built to exert safety, emission, and noise output regulation. To guarantee that they satisfy the required noise level when they are sold, all cars sold in the world must adhere to several noise rules from the European Union. The procedure for assessing vehicles like cars, trucks, and other kind of road vehicles exhaust noise is outlined in the measurement standard ISO 5130-2007. The purpose of the research is to ensure that students know and ensure the noise limit that must be followed by all vehicle production according to the specification set by UNECE. Ensuring compliance with UNECE standard in sound emission is relevant and significant for several reasons. And overall, compliance with UNECE standards in sound emission is essential for environmental protection, public health, and promoting harmonization in automotive industry. Okay, the regulation of environmental quality regulation stated by the official portal, the Department of Environment, Ministry of Natural Resources, Environment and Climate Change in Environmental Quality Regulation, Motor Vehicle Noise 1987, PUA 244/87. The regulation was set to control the noise pollution. The method used to test the noise is using mini LCD digital sound level meter noise, and the regulation must according to specification. Okay, the maximum sound level that can be emitted by a motor vehicle that has 2 or 3 wheels is the sound level set in table 1. Okay, so in table 1, vehicle category 125cc and lower and 125cc and above. Maximum permissible sound level dB. So for 125cc and lower 95 dB and 125cc and above 99 dB. The maximum sound level which may be emitted by a motor vehicle having 2 or 3 wheels manufactured or assembled on or after 1st January 1990 shall be the sound level set out in table 2. So the table 2 vehicle category lower than 90cc and 90cc and above. Maximum permissible sound level dB for lower than 90cc 92 dB, and for 90cc and above 95 dB. According to the JPJ, Badra 2021 stated that any vehicle owner who fails to comply with the exhaust noise regulation can be fined up to Rm 2000 or imprisoned for a period not exceeding 6 months. Okay, next, design of experiment. So, incorporating 5 motorcycles for each specified exhaust noise, the test will determine whether the motorcycles are following the regulation from JPJ. The test must be done in enclosed space to avoid any wind being detected by the equipment to get a better accuracy result. The distance of the mini LCD digital sound level meter noise must be 0.5 meter away and 45 degree away from the exhaust. Okay, for measurement, motor vehicles noise monitoring is an important part of analyzing and regulating transportation's environmental effect. The noise generated by motorcycles during operation can have serious consequences for human health, community well-being, and overall environmental quality. Different international standards and regulations exist to quantify and limit motor vehicles noise levels. The sound level meter is the primary instrument for measuring sound pressure levels, provide real time reading in decibel dB. Failures may include frequency and time weighting option, data logging, and octave band analysis. Process flow for noise exhaust experiment. The first one, prepare the equipment and motorcycle. And next, prepare a space for the experiment. Next, test the equipment and ensure the surrounding sound less than 10 dB. Next, prepare the sound level meter 0.5 meter away with 45 degree. Okay, next, start testing the experiment with static exhaust noise and experiment the exhaust noise with 5000 RPM, and then collect all data and write it in the data collection table. And last one, end of the experiment. Methodology. Okay, so what is the purpose of the noise quick check? Okay, the objective of this test procedure is to let vehicle inspectors to perform an exhaust noise check using an appropriate noise sensor to ensure that the vehicle exhaust system that have been modified to be noisier than OE remain within the maximum noise level prescribed by law. Any vehicle that fails the noise quick check should be made quieter, inspected again, and or referred to an LVV certifier for an objective noise test (ONT). This rapid check test procedure is thus a shortened version of the ONT, ensuring that the results are equivalent. Okay. Test site specification. The test environment must be constructed such as that exhaust noise readings may be obtained as accurately as possible while reducing interference from other noise sources. The test site must be within a 3-meter radius of the noisy meter microphone. Okay, the first one, be an open outdoor site. If this is not practical, a canopy site may be utilized if the canopy is at least 3 meters above the microphone. Second, be mostly flat. Third, be clear or significant sound reflecting surface such as building, walls, bigboard, cars, canopy or roof support, trees or plants. And last one, having a firm surface such as concrete or asphalt without any loose or sound absorbing material. A noisy background such as that caused by road noise or wind should be avoided. If in doubt, use the noise meter to assess background noise before or after the noise quick check. The background noise must be at least 10 decibels lower than the exhaust noise level mentioned. So next, testing procedure and equipment. For vehicle preparation before to testing. Before the noise test can be carried out, the vehicle must first, the vehicle must be stationary with the transmission in neutral, or if automatic, the gear selection in the P or park position if available. In this procedure, the motorcycle must be held in a roughly vertical position. Second, to perform noise testing, the testing inspector must confirm that the vehicle's engine is heat enough before beginning measurement. Third, if the engine has not been determined by the testing authority, it must be brought to and stabilized at a speed close to one of the following speeds. In this test of motorcycle is RPM 5000. The last one, noise level measurement should be recorded. Measure the maximum noise level between steady test, acceleration, and quick throttle return to idle position. Setting up the microphone for testing. Okay, microphone position. The test site must be within a 3-meter radius of noisy meter microphone. The first, to reduce excessive sound reflection, place the microphone towards the exhaust outlet orifice and use a tripod to support it. Second, the microphone's nominal maximum sensitivity axis should be parallel to the test site surface. The microphone's height above the test site surface must be equal to 25 mm of the exhaust outlet orifice, but no lower than 200 mm. The microphone's distance from the exhaust outlet orifice is 1050 millimeter, 50 millimeter. The last one, position the noise meter 500 millimeter away from the exhaust outlet, 45 degrees outboard of the outlet's longitudinal Saturn line. So next, testing the noise output. First one, measure the background noise level either before or after the noise test. The microphone must be in the same position and the vehicle's engine turned off. The background noise level must be at least 10 decibels below the appropriate exhaust noise limit. Second one, measure the noise output by increasing the engine speed from idle to the required test speed, maintaining it there for at least 1 second, then releasing the accelerator and allowing the engine to return to idle. Third, ensure that no other noise source such as plane flying overhead, dogs barking and so on have interfered with the test result. Rattling number plates can also cause noise interference. If interference occurred, repeat the test, first click the max or hold button. Okay, the last one, the noise meter will display the highest output of noise. Take record on this reading. Okay, this table result of noise reading for static. Okay, for static 1, Yamaha LC135 4 stroke. For static 1 motorcycle 68.8 dB, static 2 69.5 dB, and static 3 70.3 dB. Okay, for Yamaha Y15ZR 4 stroke, static 1 70.2 dB, static 2 69.1 dB, static 3 70.9 dB. Okay, for Yamaha Y125cc 2 stroke, for static 1 81.5 dB, static 2 80.2 dB, and the static 3 79.7 dB. Okay, for motorcycle 4, Yamaha RS150cc, for static 1 70.8 dB, static 2 71.2 dB, and static 3 70.3 dB. Okay, the last one, motorcycle 5, Yamaha with Alpha 110cc 4 stroke. Okay, for static 1 71.2 dB, static 2 70.5 dB, and last one static 3 71.5.4 dB. Okay, this is result for noise reading for RAM 5000 RPM. Okay, for motorcycle 1, Yamaha LC 135cc 4 stroke motor. The first one 81.3 dB, RAM 2 81.6 dB, and RAM 3 81.6 dB. Okay, for motorcycle 2, Yamaha Y15ZR 150cc 4 stroke. Okay, for RAM 1 81.8 dB, RAM 2 80.4 dB, and RAM 3 82.0 dB. Okay, for motorcycle 3, Yamaha Y125cc 2 stroke, for RAM 1 91.8 dB, RAM 2 91.5 dB, RAM 3 91.1 dB. Okay, for Yamaha RS150cc 4 stroke, for RAM 1 80.1 dB, RAM 2 81.3 dB, RAM 3 81.0 dB. Okay, and the last one, Yamaha with Alpha 110cc 4 stroke. Okay, for RAM 1 83.5 dB, RAM 2 84.3 dB, and last one RAM 3 85.4 dB. Okay, so next, this is comparison of the experiment result to regulation. Okay, based on table, we can see the difference between each motorcycle exhaust noise result for RAM 5000 RPM and the static idle result compared to the regulation set by the JPJ. All RAM motorcycles are still within the regulation but might need an improvement for motorcycle 3 due to the result being to the regulation. And the static result shows the better result where all the motorcycles are really in the regulation and not nearly to the regulation specification set by JPJ. Okay, for discussion, based on the experiment, most motorcycles were within the noise limit set by the rules. This means they generally follow the noise standard. Each of them must be repeated 3 times in a row, and the result should not be more than a 2 dB difference between the other result, or else the result will be considered as not valid. From the 3 results that have been taken, the minimum of value of these 3 measurements should be the actual result for the test. The result shows that there are slight difference between each of the tests. The reason behind it has a various reason, such as small difference in manufacturing device. Another reason is because of how the owner take care of the bikes. If a bike is not looked after, it might get a bit noisy over time. Regular care can help fix this. Each of the motorcycle was ramped to 5,000 RPM to take the result from the exhaust noise. Based on the all result, the Honda RS 150cc is the lowest noise among all other motorcycles, while the Yamaha 125ZR is the highest noise result. Although all the motorcycles are still following the exhaust noise regulation from JPJ, the lowest noise from the static result is Yamaha LC135, which shows the result is 68.8 dB, while the highest noise is still from the Yamaha 125ZR based on all static results. All the motorcycles are still within the regulation that follows the JPJ exhaust noise specification. Okay, for recommendation, proposal for improvement, if non-compliance, if identified, is to fix the problem of motorcycle being too loud. We suggest finding out why it's happening, working with different teams to quickly solve issues, improving how motorcycles are made, training workers better, keeping an eye on things all the time, getting feedback for ongoing improvement, talking with the rule-making authorities, trying new technologies, teaching motorcycle riders about noise, and checking and updating things regularly. Other than that, to make motorcycle exhaust system better follow the rules, it's suggested to check the quality during manufacturing, give clear instruction for taking care of the exhaust, try new materials to make it quieter, think about how the environment effect of the noise, always test the same way, teach people about why it matters, let user know how to be responsible, talk with the people who make the rules, keep trying to get better, and ask users what they think to fix any problem with how loud the exhaust is. Okay, for conclusion, the project on motorcycle exhaust noise complaints shows general complaints with regulation and offers suggestions for enhancing production procedure, quickly resolving deviations, and promoting ongoing development. Motorcycle exhaust system manufacturers can create more environmentally friendly, quieter, and efficient system by putting this measure into place, exploring new technological development, and collaborating with regulators and riders. By taking a comprehensive approach, we hope to improve compliance, reduce deviation, and support a responsible and sustainable motorcycle industry. Okay, that's all. Thank you.